Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamek. This is Let's Play Legends of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode we found out that it's extremely likely that Josette and Kyle are going to make an appearance back here, so we're going to stake them out. Will you be staying with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. I understand. I'll reserve your room, so please come back after you've finished with your other errands. I have this... Yeah, it's the guide being ever so slightly vague about it. I feel like there's something I can... So, I did actually look up what achievement I'm supposed to get here, because it's in spoiler tags, but I can just mouse over to reveal them. Supposedly we're going to be able to fish here, I just can't figure out whether that's to do with the whole... the thing with the main plot here, but... can't see any option to do so, so... I mean, I just saved, so if I've messed up, then I can just undo it. Alright then, please come with me. I'll show you to your room. This is where you'll be staying. I'll leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? Wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do that, but is it really okay to just take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll or something else. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. From here it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fish's dream come true. But it'd be a blast to throw a line into those waters. Then how about it? Might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Well, let's see. There's a book I've been needing to read, so maybe I'll just sit in the chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Meanwhile, I'm going to go over there and sit back and relax while I fish. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be lucky for bites. Do I need to just run about mashing the A button or something? Well, it's good to know that we're on the new Ansel path. Aren't you going to fish? Up here looks like a nice spot. How about you try too, Joshua? Not so bad yourself, you know. Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practices paid off. Problem is, no way to actually figure out what the button to start fishing is. I mean, do I have to get a fishing rod from somewhere? Fishing is hard. I've got some good fishing today, so look forward to your meals. People come here to enjoy fishing. If you'd like to borrow a fishing pole, we can loan you one. All you need to do is ask. I'd like one. They're having a drink of chilled fruit wine together. Sure, should you start drinking when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right? Don't worry, this stuff is just like water. Estelle, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand your concern for Shira, but you can leave her to me. Actually, Shira's not the one I'm concerned about. That is true. Last time you went anywhere near wine, you ended up in jail. Oh. What's so different about this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. I don't have a fishing pole. What if somebody at the inn has a spare I can borrow? Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Of course we do. They're right over there. They're free to use to anyone lodging here. Really? Score! Borrowed progressive rod. This is pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. Alright. And we're probably going to have lost the spot we can start fishing again. This looks good. Definitely the best spot. Let's see about casting a few lines. From this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? To the south where the sun's in. East. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishes. What should I do about bait? Let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. I got a bite! This is the critical part. How should I bring it up? Wait until it gets tired. Let's see what we got. A smelt! What a little fishy. Joshua's gonna make fun of me if he sees it. Should I just eat it now to hide the evidence? Let's see. What should I do now? Wonder what I should do. Let's try the west. And we'll try using live bait. Wait a bit for reeling it in. tiger rockfish. I believe a little bit of bragging might be in order. Let's change fishing spots again. And try the south. Live bait again. I personally think the third option every time. Curse you, holy boots. This victory is yours. Let's try a fly this time. Yes, I know I'm changing fishing spots a lot. I'm pretty sure that's part of the achievement. In fact, I think I'm just gonna fast forward this because it is going to be quite a lot of time. I am the goddess of fishing, what a haul! This might just beat the record for my size for my best of catch to date. Thought for certain it was just a regular fish by the way it tugged on the line. Let's see, what to do now? I'm going to do everything wrong with the south, just to see if that can change me from getting boots all the time. Nope, still boots. It's already starting to get dark. Guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. And there's the achievement that I was so worked up about. Check this out, Joshua! Look what I caught! Huh? Joshua? What's this? 100 Days War. Seems to have been left on the table. Estelle picked it up. Wonder if Joshua just forgot this. Being so sharp, he sure can miss things sometimes. Guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Can I read that book? A book about the hidden truth behind the 100 Days War campaign. Okay, let's go for our enslate a little early today. In spring of 1192, a single cannon shot shook Harkin Gate. This marked the beginning of an invasion known as the 100 Days War, in which the raging Golds dynasty assailed the noble White Falcon. During this time, Harkin Gate was more than a reinforced medieval rampart. It succumbed to the round fired by one of the Empire's reinforced orbital tanks, leaving a section fractured beyond repair. Liberals' other defensive walls were hit in succession by a fusillade of cannonballs. They too fell under the explosive impact, reduced to rubble. About the same time that the first cannon shot was fired, a single letter from the Erobonian embassy located in Royal City was delivered to the Queen. It contained a writ of a declaration by war by the Empire upon the kingdom. In terms of diplomatic wisdom, the priority of being handed the declaration was established by being handled prior to the preemptive strike. There was hardly a difference in time between the two occurred. Firing the first shot at the exact moment war was declared made it possible for the Empire to guise their preemptive strike as legitimacy. This could be a new diplomatic war tactic, although incapable of being employed without meticulous level of planning used in concert with Orbital communication system. After the destruction of Harkon, the Imperial Army began its invasion of the Libel. Overall, its troop strength was made up of 13 divisions. This proved to be roughly half of the Empire's entire military force. Such a massive deployment exceeded 3 times of Libel's army. Within a month, the Imperial Army had occupied nearly half of Libel. Only the Gransel region and Leicester Fortress remained in opposition. So rapidly were these blitz attacks carried out that even the Calvid Republic, ally of the kingdom and long-time rival of the Empire, never had the opportunity to dispatch auxiliary forces to aid its partner. However, in a following attempt by the Imperial Army to take control of the Zeiss central factory in Malgamine, they found themselves on the verge of being forced to surrender by Alicia, who remained entrenched within the royal city. Wait, what? So their next move got them was such a reversal of fortunes? 2 months following the outbreak of war, the battle situation was altered in a way which no one could have anticipated. Unbeknownst to the Erebonian army, 3 patrol ships were quietly being developed behind the walls of the fortress. Upon completion, they were put under the direction of General Morgan, and a large-scale counterattack was launched. So say for what you want about him not being very professional where his feelings on the Bracer Guild are concerned, he's definitely a competent general, at least. These patrol ships, shielded by armor superior to the tanks, mounted with substantial high-performance orbital weaponry, also managed to boost their speed to over 18,000 sailgate per hour. Using these crafts, Liberal's forces mounted an attack and quickly recaptured the checkpoints connected to the various regions. As this strike was underway, they simultaneously forged an amphibious attack from Leicester Fortress and, by one, defeated the Imperial divisions. After just 3 months following the outbreak of war, the larger part of the Imperial Army's remaining divisions finally surrendered. However, there were indications of a surge of further reinforcements from the Imperial homeland, a move which galvanized other continental nations to join suit and join the Calvid Republic in supporting Libel. Together they lambasted the Empire, and a formidable group of allied forces began to materialize. Amidst all the chaos, the Church, in cooperation with the Bracer Guild, called for an armistice. After approximately 100 days from the start of the war, the hostilities came to an end. In the following year of 1193, in the royal villa of the outskirts of Royal City, a peace treaty was signed by both Libel and Erebonian sides. Although indemnification was made, an official apology was offered up by the imperial government as they expressed they had made a grievous error attributed to a tragic incident which occurred within their borders. Is it possible that they were goaded into an attack by someone else? That's my theory for now. But for now, we actually need to go pester Joshua. Hey there, laddie! What do you do whittling away the evening in a place like this? Not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or you're heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. Sure has been a while since I did though. That reminds me. Still handed out the book she found on the table. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. I actually finished reading it. Yeah, we finished it pretty quickly too, didn't we? My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. Besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. I might not be as reliable as Dad. I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like this where you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important. You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. In return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is the whereabouts of light good for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light, it makes me feel like I want to cry. So you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean. We promised, remember? You were going to tell me when I felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? Considering 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it's been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day your father came home with this beat up kid. Some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well, seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. Like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, you've got a way of not letting others inside use by using politeness like a shield. Wait a minute. You're caring and lonely. Of course I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. Doesn't mean he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. The kinds of things only I would know firsthand. You're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you. You know that. It's been like that since the first time we met, and you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed, wounded, I might add. Did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all, more than once. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. Don't know if Dad's been captured or anything. Let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure. That's exactly what I intend to do. How about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great. I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Take care all. I'll see you around next time.